exclusive was spelled with 3 X's.
Welcome to the chaos, everybody. We are now live to our adoring audience of Green Lantern HG.
Woo!
I feel bad I'm the only one outside.
Welcome, everyone.
I'm in the Pacific Northwest. It's raining out here.
It's raining here in the not Pacific Northwest. Where am I again? East. That's it. East.
It's pretty beautiful here.
How's it beautiful in South Carolina? Well, it stopped raining now.
It's beautiful.
It was raining. It was pouring
Jason.
earlier.
Was the old man snoring? Uh-oh, this is interesting. There we go. There we go. Look at Charles Nelson Riley in the bottom left corner. Oh, I like the layout. This is a good layout. Okay, well, welcome everybody to the Longbox Crusades monthly live stream. Doing it live stream. I'm Jeremy, the yard sale artist. And thank you for the audio effects.
You're welcome. I gotta be good for something around here.
I want to say hello to GLHG and Courtney in the chat. We're going to be playing some match game today, but let's go around real quick and introduce ourselves. We'll do it on the clockwise. So, Pat.
Oh, hello. My name is Pat. I am part of the Longbox Crusade. I am glad to be here.
Awesome. Delvin.
My name is Delvin. I'm eating food off camera. I don't have a beard anymore, but it's coming back. Don't worry.
I was gonna say that's not Delvin. That's not Delvin.
Evil Delvin. It's the
It is.
Evil
It
Delvin.
is.
Yeah, from Star Trek.
Hey, can I interrupt for a second? Can I interrupt for 1 second? Somebody will say, hey.
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 Sam's getting bigger.
Dude, look at this man. He's a man. Look at
You know
him.
what? Well, he doesn't know. We gave him a nickname. He didn't know that we gave him a nickname. We're affectionately referring to him as Battle Van. What up, Battle Van?
I'm just regular man.
So I can be the van. I can stand him being the wagon. See? Van, wagon.
It's almost like we planned it that way. Speaking of vans, we have a special guest with us today who's going to be running things here in just a minute. That poor bastard. Van Al Plexico, what's up? Tell us what's up. How you been?
Do I need a copy of the actual things to be reading?
That would probably be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and
Email that to you again?
I thought you redid it and stuff. I thought
I redid that. I rewrote that question and sent it back to you.
Oh, okay.
So
Our well-oiled machine is breaking down.
The last email you have for me is accurate.
I'll be over here in the search feature while you
Sounds
guys.
like it's working just.
Okay. The
Sounds
last
like
email
it's
I
working
sent
just as normal.
to you
Like
with
normal?
the questions was the latest and the most accurate. Jason, buy Van some time.
My name is Jace. I have a handsome face. Y'all get off my case.
Ain't no packing like the unpacking power.
Power pack, power can't stop. Say what? Van,
Wow.
you get your stuff yet? I gotta do it again.
That's all right. We still
Do
got
the
2 more
extended.
people
Do
to
the
introduce.
club dance version.
No, you emailed me back and said you fixed it, but I need like an actual it.
Got my case.
Scroll down.
Front of my face.
I'm at the bottom.
And I'm packing. I ain't slacking.
You said not sure why.
I'm unpacking the power pack is
But I fixed it, and then I'm like, there's
It
nothing.
won't stop. It don't stop.
There's
Are you ready to go yet? Say
nothing.
what?
Oh, is it just like part of the text way down in the?
Yes.
You fixed it within the quote?
Yes.
Just
Oh my God, this is so hard.
The future is now. Okay, you guys really need to stop. We are hemorrhaging viewers. That's awful, and I never want to hear it again.
We're
Hold on.
covering for you guys figuring out
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, this is.
I might as well have a
extremely-
twisted ankle right now, as much as I'm going to put up with that.
Courtney says I got skills, so
Does that mean we need to get going?
Anyway, let's while Van is figuring out how computers work, let's get introduced.
Perhaps you guys should move it along with some electricity.
He tried to say alacrity, man.
Alacrity.
Trying to
Good
say
Lord.
Anyway, let's introduce our contestants for today. Our first contestant on the actual show of Match Game is Dave Battlewagon Collins. What's up? You got a misspell on your name there on the screen. What's up there, Dave?
Hey, guys. How's it going, man?
It's going well.
Have you
Wait,
back?
wait a minute, hold on. What are we burning up there?
We're
These
burning.
nuts.
Nuts. I'm so glad you asked.
Yes. Okay, good deal.
Yes, not just one, but two.
Boba.
So I'm just going to say the reason Van Allen's having such a hard time finding probably the quiz is you sent it to Rick, aka not Jeff, already. I'm pretty sure you sent it to him, and then he
No.
forgot to forward it over to Van Allen. That's probably
No,
what
I
happened.
didn't cheat you. I didn't cheat you, man. I'm secretly rooting for you. Don't
Okay.
tell Rick.
All right.
How are you already setting up your loss? That is
So
Right
Dave is our contestant number 1. Contestant number 2 is Rick, aka not Jeff, from Unpacking the Power of the Power Pack. Welcome back, Rick.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Glad to cheat once again to take the victory right from the battle wagon himself.
We've been in this position before.
I've already gone out there. I've already checked the tire pressure in his van or his wagon, and let me tell you, those tires, the pressure in the tires is perfect 0. Zeros all the way around. So we are ready to race.
All right. Quick
Stole
shout
the
out,
rims.
Sounds exactly right.
quick shout out to people in the chat. We got GLHU, we got Courtney, we got Auburn, Elvis. Thank you very much. We got
Thank you very
Chola in the chat, and of
Hola
course-
chola.
and of course D-Ray.
Chola.
And a few other people who haven't sound off. Welcome. We see you watching. Come on into the chat. Say hi. We got some nice people. We're fixing to play a little bit of match game. Do we have any LBC announcements before I hand this over to Mr. Van Allen Plexico?
Crusaders is coming.
Crusadements is coming right around the corner.
Goose is getting
I look
fat.
forward to Crusaders every year.
We'll have 12 shows, and that's a fact.
Jason drank a whole bunch of Mountain Dew before he got on today.
I mean,
digging
it's early his time, so I hope it's just Mountain Dew.
All right. So Van, you've got do you have all the questions now, Van? Yes.
Yeah, now that I deciphered your strange way of replying to emails, I think
Here we go. Here we go.
It's pretty weird. I click reply and then I type.
When it goes Jeff to you, it's a confusion.
Mommy and Daddy are going to start fighting again.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
All right, so Van, you get that Dave and Rick down there on the bottom row. Those are our contestants.
Okay.
Obviously, your Longbox Crusade, consisting of myself, Pat, Delvin, and Jason, are your celebrity guests. Now that you know, and all of our watchers know, before we get started, I just want to let everybody know who's watching. We are going to do a giveaway today. What do I got to give away? I got a stack over here.
Token Pat.
If you're going to want to win a little something today, type I want to win into the chat. Delvin will keep up with that as he usually does, even though he has no pen or marker or.
I have pins. I want markers.
Okay. If you want to win today's freebie, sound off in the chat. I'm going to go solo layout for just a second. And you will get this Green Lantern
Oh, I want to win that.
DC Showcase Edition. Get you some Green Lantern comics. What volume is it? It's volume 4. This is volume 4 of the Green Lantern Showcase. So
Green.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's got Green Lantern in that one.
I think it does.
Where's your clue?
Yes. This is actually the one where Yellow Lantern and Blue Lantern team up.
Oh,
Get it?
yep.
Because they
It's like Yellow Man.
Made green.
It's like Blue Red Man tried to fight me, but then
So I want to win in the chat. We'll check back in on that later on somewhere in the mid-show if you want to win that. Of course, we've got a giveaway for Crusaders Club members because Crusaders Club members get entered anytime, whether they're here or not. It's one of the many benefits to being a Crusaders Club member. And if you want to join that, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. That's how you get in on winning free stuff even when you're not here. I think Auburn Elvis won something last time.
He just said,
Yeah,
won some
just
cool
said-
gifts and forgot to thank you all.
Hey,
Thanks
no
for the
worries.
X2 and Zorro Rides Again movies.
Oh, he did all right. All right, I think with all the business taken care of, Van, Alan Plexico has done this for a couple of years at Dragon Con.
I don't like that,
he,
Rick.
he hosts a lot of the game shows, the Jeopardy. You did Match Game like once or twice there at Dragon Con, correct? And I know you've done it on your Auburn's football podcast.
We did the one time, yeah. That was the most labor-intensive thing that I've ever done on the Wishbone. So we only did it, but it was.
I
cool.
listened to that episode and it was great, and that's what gave me the idea for this episode. And I tried to make it less labor intensive for you. Not
gonna
very many
say,
moving
It's
pieces.
soon going to be the second most labor-intensive thing you've ever done.
And so I guess with that, Van, take her away unless you have questions.
All right, our two contestants are Dave and Rick. I see down there already. And so the way we do it is that I'm going to start on the left side to me. And Dave, first tell us, are you a homemaker from Southern California? What is your background, Dave?
Well, I am. I'm a homemaker from Wisconsin. Now I make cheese in a spare time. No, I am Dave. I am Dave Battlewagon Collins. I live in South Carolina, as most all the network knows. I'm quite popular on the network. I would say that most people say there should be 100% more Dave on all the shows. Other than that, I just, I work and I raise my family and we try to have a good time. I'm not too exciting. There's not much exciting going on with me. I don't have any side projects or anything like that.
I want to know who conducted that survey.
A reputable source. Reputable source.
Someone wants to know so he can come down on.
You can't survey and you lie.
Dave has added too many clever things to our network. We appreciate it.
One day the royalties are gonna start rolling in.
I'm waiting for that day too, Dave.
One day.
So before
keep
I
waiting.
forget our other contestant, I want to go ahead and ask Rick. Introduce yourself, Rick.
Yes, I am Rick, not Jeff, from Jeff and Rick Presents, Unpacking the Power of Power Pack. I also have a tiny little show on this here network of the Longbox Crusade called Monthly Monday Movie Muckabout, where I invite people on and we show them a movie they've never seen before, and then we talk about it. And of the people on here, I have recorded with 3 of them. Mm-hmm. Some of those episodes are not out yet, but, I'm always looking for more people to come on that show.
I want.
Very cool.
And
What was that, Jared?
I say he's talking to you, Van. Van, we need to get Van on an episode a month.
So noted.
Yeah.
So noted. All right.
Other than that, I'm out here in Oregon, and unlike Dave, my family raises me.
That's good. All right. So the way that we do it is that I will let Dave pick A or B, but there's only really one stylistic thing I have to point out, and that is when I read the statement with the blank in it, you have to just think about it for a while, okay? Because we need time for the music to play, the celebrities to think about it, you to think about it, the audience to think about it. The problem I generally have when I do it at conventions is I'll read the thing, and before I can even start the music, they spout something out. Like, whoa, hold on. So I'm going to read it. Y'all think about it for a minute, and then we'll do. All right, here we go. Okay. So, Dave, do you want A or B?
Let's go A.
A. He goes straight for A. All right, here we go. By far, the lamest villain that has been in Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Amazing Spider-Man is blank. By far, the lamest villain that has been in Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Amazing Spider-Man is blank.
I need a pipe. I don't have a pipe. I just have a lighter. I need to feel classic 70s right now.
All right.
My pipe is MIA right now.
All right. So Dave has gotten a chance to think about it. I'm going to read it one more time.
Okay.
We've lost Pat. Oh, he's back.
Oh, I'm supposed to write something.
You are. Yeah. Get to writing. This is where I come up and walk around in front of you guys and make fun of you and stuff while you're writing.
Sorry.
Oh, do you have a long microphone too? The real long, skinny microphone?
I do, but it's all attached over here. So I have it at cons, but I don't have it here. Yeah, the big long.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
So, by far, the lamest villain that has been in Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Amazing Spider-Man is blank. What do you got, Dave?
Oh, man. I know this is probably not going to make anybody happy, but I'm going to have to say Ghost Hammerhead.
Well,
Thank you for not saying Stegron, by the way.
He was my second choice.
I got an answer. I got an answer.
he is. You didn't say Stilt Man, so I'm okay. I love him. All right, so let's go up here to our. Let's go to. Let me see. I'm trying to figure which one of you is Charles Nelson Riley and which one of you is Betty White.
Do the glasses thing, Pat. Pat, do the glasses thing. Charles Nelson.
Betty White, right?
Yep. Agreed with that.
Or I want to be Charles. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Oh, there we go. There've been so many. Let's go in the.
I'd be
order
proud
I
to be
see.
Betty White. I'm just going to say that right now.
Who wouldn't be? Jared, by far the lamest villain that's been in Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Amazing Spider-Man is
The Ghost of Hammerhead. Out of the box, Dave.
ding, ding,
Wow.
ding, ding. All right, that's a one. That may stand up for the whole rest of the questions right there. That's an insurmountable 1-goal lead for Dave. Pat, DJ Christados himself. I don't know if you heard, but Spider-Man's had some lame villains, but by far the lamest one in Crusaders Chronicles has been blank.
Well, Alan, Van, I'm glad you asked.
I'm
going with
What I'm here for.
can you say Willow?
Oh,
Yes.
I thought of Willow.
he was also on my list.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Oh,
was
there.
one that I thought of, yeah.
All right, that'd be it.
Nah.
All right. Delvin, Mr. Dark Web.
Yes.
Mr. Newly Shorn and Manscaped Delvin. Yeah.
Right?
Manscaped.
Looking glamorous today. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hear that there have been some lame villains, but who would you say the lamest villain in the Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Main Spider-Man is?
Well, I would have to say that the lamest villain that we've covered so far in Spider-Man would have to be the one that inspired me to say trash.
Trash can.
Ghost of
That
Hammerhead.
Trash can.
That is impressive. All right. And we got one to go. Let's go down to Jason Weasel Skull himself. Jason, would you tell us the origin of that name? Some of us have never known that. Where does that come from?
Weasels.
Way back.
Yeah,
That's
Weasels
way
all
back.
goes
That's
with-
a,
Unless it's a really long story, in which case I don't care.
It's Jason.
All right.
it's G.I. Joe.
The origin is for Crusaders Club members only.
Mm.
So as soon as you let me in the Crusaders Club, I'll tell you.
This man understands marketing. Very
Guess the
good.
world will never know.
Wow. Well, what have you got about, let's see, the lamest villain that has been in Crusaders Chronicles episodes of Amazing Spider-Man is blank.
I couldn't remember his name, so I said that guy that makes the Spider Slayer robots.
Oh, Dr. Smythe.
Smythe, that's it. I couldn't even remember his name. But,
Technically, that's
Oh,
John
boy.
Jameson. He's the one who actually financed those, sir.
That's true.
Well,
but Smythe is
J.J.
cool. I like
Jameson,
it.
cool. So,
All right. So, Dave, you got 2 out of 4, which is really, really good. That is awesome. That's 50%.
Pretty impressive.
I'm a little worried.
Now, Rick, a.k.a. Not Jeff, you now get B by default. That's sort of how the alphabet works. So let's read the question for you. It says, we're still in the sort of Spider-Man universe here. At the Daily Bugle's holiday season potluck, J. Jonah Jameson would most likely bring blank.
Say that again.
At the Daily Bugle's holiday season potluck, J. Jonah Jameson would most likely bring blank. They're writing their answers down furiously.
Please clap.
Wow.
Is this during the summer or the winter?
holiday season. It's
It's a
weird.
holiday season.
Which holiday?
Oh, Christmas. Sorry.
Holiday season potluck. Hey, perhaps Jonah throws a Groundhog Day potluck. Who knows? That's the holiday.
Christmas in July.
Could be. So I'm going to read it again, and we're going to see what while our celebrities are finishing up writing. Rick, At the Daily Bugle's holiday season potluck, J. Jonah Jameson would most likely bring blank.
Wow, this is a hard one. I'm going to say he would most likely bring a Spider-Man killing robot.
Oh,
I like it.
That's a good one.
I don't think anybody else is going to say that one, but that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to say, I think that it may not get you any points, but it's factually accurate.
Yes.
I think that's actually accurate. Yes. All right, let's go up to our celebrities again. I think I'll go reverse order this time just for wacky fun. So, Mr. Weasel Skull Jason down there, the Daily Bugle, they're having a potluck, a holiday potluck. Maybe you heard, maybe you got your invitation. So, what is old Jonah most likely to bring?
I said his appetite and nothing else.
My first thought was a doggy bag, and that would have been closer to that one.
I said a date. I was thinking a date.
No, that's never going to happen.
Always has a lady. J. Jonah Jameson always has a lady.
Bring that Marla lady with him.
That's exactly right.
Bring Aunt May.
Always got a
They're
lady.
just friends. Him and Marla are just friends.
Just friends.
All right. Let's go up. We're going in reverse order, reverse grid on the form. Then let's go to Delvin. Delvin, you may have heard that there's this potluck going on
Yeah.
at the Daily Bugle for the holiday, and J. Jonah Jameson would most likely bring blank.
I said he would be most likely to bring cigars.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but that's another. Sorry. Pat, DJ,
Oh, well,
going to the potluck. What do you got?
You said, and I was asking, was it summer or what kind of season? So
Doesn't
you
matter
said
season
holiday.
with a Spider-Man killing robot. No season. That's all season.
That's all year.
I'm going with the Christmas theme here, and he's going to bring some fruitcake.
Okay.
Drew the picture.
Fruitcake.
That would be the same fruitcake that Robbie gave him the previous year.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
watching my chances today.
There
I
we
got
go.
my chances.
All right, we're down to the last chance to score a point for Rick in round one.
Don't let
Jared,
me down, Jared.
the Daily Bugle holiday season potluck. JJJ is bringing blank.
Not only is he bringing it, but he's going to brag about it the entire time. He's going to bring and show everybody the bill.
I was thinking that one. That was another one that came through my head. He's gonna bring a bill, but
Yeah, he's like, look how much I spent. He's going to pass his hat around. And
Right. Man.
Y'all need to
All right.
Venmo me some money.
that was a hard one. That was a
Deal.
hard one.
As the guy who wrote the questions, yeah, there's always one easy one and one hard one.
Hey.
Jared, I have a rules question for you right quick.
Proceed.
So, are we doing all 6 rounds that you provided for these guys, or are we breaking it up some way, or is there a final Jeopardy type thing, or how do you want to do it?
Let's just when we get to when we finish our round 3, we'll do an audience reminder for the raffle, and then we'll just if we have enough time. Basically, time permitting, we're either going to do all 6 rounds, or if we get to 2 hours into the show, we're going to end it.
Gotcha. All right. That's round 1. Your score is Dave 2, Rick 0.
Battle wagon.
Battle wagon. Yep, yep, yep,
Get the
yep.
nitrous.
Can't drive away though because his tires have been slashed. That's what I heard.
He's gonna regret that.
I always do.
All right. So, on to round 2. And I think this time we will start with Rick getting to choose.
Choose
Well,
wisely.
Do you
Well,
want
so-
A or B?
Since B has been so good to me so far, I will choose A.
All right. Oh, boy. Well,
You got the hard one, didn't you?
I got the hard one.
I see your clever strategy working. Unfortunately, Jared Jared mixed them up, and they come out the way they come out. So, for A, when the X-Men had karaoke night, Banshee sang blank at the top of his lungs.
Oh, I got it.
And I assumed then, like, knocked the ceiling off the building. When the
Come on, Delvin. Come on, Delvin. You're my man. You're my man, Delvin. You're my man. I got 1 point. I got 1 point for you right here. Come on, we got it. We got it.
When the X-Men had karaoke night, Banshee sang blank at the top of his lungs.
Look at that. Courtney's on board with Team Dave. Look at that.
Oh,
All right. So everybody had a second to think about it.
there's only one answer. Like, popped right in.
There's only one.
I had one that popped in mind. I wonder if Jason and I are on the same wavelength today.
Okay, so Rick, you're going to give your answer first. It is when the X-Men had karaoke night, Banshee sang blank at the top of his lungs.
Oh, Danny boy.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Well
one.
done.
That's
Well
good.
done. All right, let's see with A, we're going to start at the top. So, Jared, you got to help this young man out here. When the X-Men had karaoke night, old Banshee, maybe you've heard of him, wore green, flew around with those wings under his arms and stuff, right? Hurt himself against Moses Magnum. He did, man. He sang blank at the top of his lungs.
I came this close to going with an Irish folk song, but I let Rick down and I went more with the Longbox Crusade answer and said, "Smooth the Bullet Boys." Let you down.
That would be
Oh.
it. All right. Rick has said, Danny Boy. So now we got to go to DJ Pat Cristados.
Try to pass it to Pat through the.
Oh,
Put right in his head there. That was
there we
pretty
go.
cool.
So, well,
Pat, Banshee sang blank. Top of
okay,
his lung.
well, all right. I'm glad you asked.
That's what he sang.
No, that's not what he's saying. But you know what I do? What I like to do is, if you're with me and we're on the same wavelength, that means we're what, Jared?
Smoke weed every day.
Yep.
I don't know about
That
that.
means we're two cool guys.
Two cool guys.
Smooth
Pat and I are winning this game now, I think.
To each other.
Supposed to match me. Supposed to match me.
Put a point on the board for me and Pat.
I was going to say, I think that Jared and Pat are actually pulling the lead now or something. It doesn't make any dang sense at all. All right, Delvin, good sir. The question to you is, when the X-Men had karaoke night, Banshee, old Sean Cassidy, I believe, was later on the Hardy Boys with Parker Stevenson, sang blank at the top of his lungs.
See, I'm sorry, Rick. I went with like something that we talked about on Rookie Agents one time, and like I thought that Banshee might be able to hit that high E, and so I said "Loving You."
I would never have gotten to loving you.
Now, when you looked at Delvin and said, "I will never have gotten to loving you," was that a song reference or is that personal?
I gotta tell you, man, right now, you let me down. Let me down.
Ooh. Rick, you got one more chance for a match here in this round.
Come on, PNW, brother. Hang in there with me. Come on.
Going down to the skull.
Nope.
Sorry,
Jake?
man. I had to go with the one that I really wanted to hear him sing, and that's Hammer of the Gods.
Man.
That's another 0.
Man.
I actually considered the Irish folk song too.
Come on, there's nothing else.
I wish
I
I'd
didn't
have
even
got
think of that.
Opinion.
I did suggest earlier that one score would be enough to hold up. Well, he has 2, and it's holding up so
It's
far.
holding up quite well.
It is. It
Game's
is.
not
So,
over yet, though.
Dave, you've had to wait a little while. Now it's back to
ready.
your turn again, and you get
Ready.
B. So your statement or question to you is, Delvin would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank. Delvin would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank.
Come on, man.
Soundboard hijinks. Can you get John Ringer in on this?
He doesn't want any part of this.
John, the entire time. I'm not a man.
All right. Let's see. So, Dave, the statement was Delvin, right up there above you on my board here, would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank.
Oh, well, if I hadn't have already gone with Ghost of Hammerhead, I would say that. And based on what I know, I'm hoping this works out for me. But I mean, this can't happen, but I'm going to go for this. Edited and written by Lin Wei.
Yeah.
Oh, the double Lidween.
Lin Wayne. All right. Interesting. I'm not familiar with the
There's been a lot of talk about that.
Okay. I trust you. All right. Now let's see. That was a B question. So I'm going to start with Jason, Mr. Skull down there. The question coming to you is that Delvin. Let's see how well you know your podcasting partner there. Delvin would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank.
Well, I was going to say a trash can, but I did go back with Ghost of Hammerhead. I think if Ghost of Hammerhead comes back, we'll get me disappointed.
Oh, all right. Let's go up to Delvin himself. Delvin, this question features you. It must be pretty exciting. So,
I must have thought too hard on this one.
Yeah, well, yeah. What you'd be pretty disappointed. It's the only person I'm going to say that to. You would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank.
Dave, you're a Southern man. Southern men keep things simple, right? Yeah. I mean, come on. We already talked about we talked about the worst villain we've discussed.
Didn't know I could use the same answer twice.
Man, what's wrong with you? I wrote it down.
I started writing out Ghost. I started writing out Ghost and like, why? I already put it on the
I knew I should have said that. I should have said
it. There you go. Okay,
I overthought my answer.
DJK, baby. What the word is that Delvin would be pretty disappointed if the next Spidey issue featured blank.
All right, well, I'm glad you asked.
You're going to lean on that.
Yeah, I'm going to. Maybe if we win, I'll hand these out, signed by me. Anyway, I'm going with, I thought this was funny. I don't know if it'll happen, but a trash can.
The trash can doesn't need to come back either. That's true.
All right. Sorry, Dave.
Pat, can you pass that through the visible wall to me? Sure. Go ahead, man. Ask me what I wrote.
Those are my two answers.
A trash can.
Let's do that again.
Nice.
Let's do that again. Okay, wait. Wait, here we go.
All right, go slow. Go slow.
Just wait. All right, here it goes.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
But wait a minute. Let's be clear.
I'm going to pass you this
my
other one.
answer was pretty good. My answer was good.
I'm passing you this other one.
Your answer is dated, though. Like, I came around on Lin Wayne because he went out with a bang on Spider-Man. He had that awesome Green Goblin storyline, and like he flipped it. He turned it around on me. I'm cool with it.
We just learned when Dave stopped listening to the show.
Well, Hammerhead's not a ghost anymore either. So
everything's crazy.
And we haven't seen him too. He's down. He's bound to show up again.
Pat and I are killing it on this episode.
Cool guys.
That was a no for round 2. Okay, so
All right. Doors
we are-
open for you, Rick.
overall, we are currently 2 for 16, which is about what you'd expect on Matt's game, honestly, unless you get a really easy one. Haven't been an easy one yet. All right, on to round 3, everybody.
B.
Buckle up. Here we go. Round 3. So let's see. This time, Dave gets to pick A or B.
B.
B. Oh, look at Dave getting clever there. He's trying to he's trying to game the system by going to the B well. All right. I like it. Well, if you're going to start a pyramid scheme, you'd probably want to head to the Xavier Mansion and ask for help from blank.
Ooh.
If you're going to start a pyramid scheme, you'd probably want to head over to Xavier's Mansion, that old school for gifted youngsters, and ask for help from blank. Xavier does pretty well in the NCAA tournament every year. They are gifted.
Yeah, usually get an upset or two. That's true. That's true.
Mutant Powers will do that.
I have no
All
idea.
right.
who to pick.
So Dave, not the easiest one, but let's see what you come up with. If you're going to start a pyramid scheme, as one does apparently on the Longbox Crusade, you'd probably want to head to Xavier's Mansion, I guess at Professor X, and ask for help from blank. Some interesting answers in the comments, by the way.
I have no clue on this one.
If I were you, I would pick an X-Man and just hope for the best.
All right, I'm going to go Storm. Well, I have my reasons.
Oh, look at Rick there. He's got it written down. Storm. Okay. All right.
Sounds like you're making Storm. I don't like that.
This would be a B question. So I'm going to start with Jason. Jason, we're going over to the Xavier's Mansion, his school for gifted youngsters, and we're going to start a pyramid scheme. So who are we asking for help from there?
I said Storm. She's from Egypt, and that's where the pyramids are.
She's from Egypt, and that's where the pyramids.
Literal pyramids. Uh-huh.
I had to just sit here and take that one in for a second. Wow.
And that's the moment that the Longbox Crusade got canceled. Yay!
That's amazing. Wow. I never
We're on the same wavelength.
I never in 40 centuries of pyramids would have thought of that. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
I put
see.
Joel's on the screen there. I said.
That's always a good reason.
There's also that, but yeah.
That's it would
right.
be more if you're starting a chicken restaurant. Bucket of thighs.
Yeah.
Bucket of dumb.
Mr. Webb.
Yes.
Mr. Webb, sir. You're heading over to Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters to start your pyramid scheme. Who are you going to ask for help from?
Yeah, I figured the person I would be most likely to fool is the person who's likely the most headstrong. Wolverine.
Oh.
Okay. But okay.
No way I'm going to fall for that, bub.
Tell me more.
Only $20 for the
That's it.
Are you using
That's
that
it.
reverse psychology on me?
That's what he would have done. All right, Pat. Pat, sir. We're headed to the School for Gifted Youngsters with our pyramid scheme plans. We're going to ask for help from blank.
Okay, well, if you're going to ask for help for somebody to help move along, I'm going to go with a guy that you want to gamble with. He's going to take a chance on anything, and it's going to be
Gambit.
I thought a Gambit.
Not
too.
bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Gambit.
But he's not from where they make the pyramids, but
That'd be Egypt. That'd be Egypt.
I might have to go with Rama Tut actually for that. But
I was thinking long shot, but I knew he wasn't going to be there.
No, there you go. All right, we got one more to go. You've actually got
me down, yard sale.
Don't
let me down, dude. Don't let me down.
You've actually got.
Let him down. Let him down, please. For God's sakes, let him down.
Jared.
Storm because of them eyes, isn't it?
I know this guy. Don't let me down.
I'm waiting on the actual host.
You're headed to the school for the gifted youngsters there, and you're up to some shenanigans with the pyramid scheme. Who are you going to talk to?
It says.
Oh!
Jason pretty much called it. Storm, but it has nothing to do with pyramid schemes.
Weasel Storm was gravy. I knew I had one.
Same reason I put down Storm as well. Same reason.
I like that Jared had footnotes on his card. That was cool.
Can I stop for just a second? That's 4. Just FYI.
Oh my.
4.
Oh my.
He is correct.
Ooh.
By the way, normal rules would be that if you get a match in the first round, I don't ask the person the second time, but because we've only got 4 people, I felt like we should probably waive that. So that's why we're doing it. In case anybody's wondering. We had 6, but we got 4, so that's cool.
Talking like that, Dave, you know where that's going to get you?
A win?
Was that the end of round 3? I think it was.
Or it's going to get you this.
No. Okay.
Rick
still got to go.
Fruitcake.
I'm sorry, I just counted him out.
I got a chance.
So you say I got a chance.
We're about halfway through, so yeah.
Interesting comments, by the way.
I'm with you, Rick. You got it.
You failed me twice already, man. Come on.
Oh,
I'll text you the answers. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to text you that.
look at that answer on the big board.
That's the one I was.
I thought of him too. He was the other one I thought of.
Very nice. All right. I guess we're to the second question of round 3. And that would be A for Rick. So, Rick, here you go. This one is short and sweet, right to the point. Jared would be pretty darn excited if the next issue of X-Men featured blank.
Oh, my God, that's easy. I totally got this one. No, I'm not going to say, but I know what I would say.
And they're writing. And Rick is thinking. All right. Let's see what everybody's got. And I'm sure that when we hear it, we will go,
Holy cow! Oh my God!
That never gets old. All right. So, Rick. So, Jared up there in our top corner, the one in the Superman visor, he would be pretty darn excited if the next issue of X-Men featured blank. All right.
That's close to what I'm thinking, but I got a different answer. So
I like the consistency. That's good. All right, so that's an A. So we go right to the horse's mouth. You would be pretty darn excited. And I'm going to tell you that you're wrong. This is not what Jared was. Wait a minute. No, you are pretty darn excited if the next issue of X-Men featured blank.
I wrote down, just so he wouldn't get any points, I hate Rick. I'm just kidding. I still think he deserves points for this, even though kind of went the opposite direction. I went with Storm, Misty Knight, Monica Rambeau. Then I ran out of space, but you see there's a theme. There's a theme.
Storm and only Storm.
So but, I still think you should get the Storm points because I was just trying to be clever with the other.
But let me go to the judges here.
How about this one?
Serious.
Well, that judge wasn't very sure. So wait, let me ask this judge.
Just about once and for all with this fiction.
No. What? Let me ask the other judge.
And I say you.
Oh, there you go. Yes, that's a yes. We're gonna bring that one up. Ding, 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 ding. You're up. One for Rick.
Highway robbery.
He's on the board.
Pat. Your buddy to your right, my left there, would be
Yes.
pretty darn excited if the next issue of X-Men featured blank.
I would think he would be very excited if the next person, the next feature would be this guy.
I would be pretty excited. Dr.
No, but my real answer is this, and it's because of the pyramids.
I see.
All right.
Predictable answer award.
Two. Wow, he's got the numbers already there. That's amazing. Let's keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling. Delvin.
Yes.
Jared over there. You know him. You love him. You can't live without him. He would be pretty darn excited if the next issue of X-Men featured blank.
I mean, we all know it's Storm, so why am I bothering?
Wow, man. It is now 4-3.
For 3.
And Jason could bring it into a tie. What a comeback in the last.
Boom, boom.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
Well, Jared's predictable friskiness won the day.
Storm.
4-4.
It's a match game rainbow.
Ironically, none of those answers matched his, but none of them matched his answer.
What's the name of this game anyway?
None of them matched. None of them matched.
All right. So we are, Jared, we are to the end of round 3, and we have a tie 4-4. It's like Dave was just workmanlike, getting hits, bringing in runs, and then Rick came up in that last inning and got a grand slam.
It's good to know.
It has nothing to do with the fact that I maybe Nancy carried again him. So nothing at all.
Nothing to do with the fact that he got the questions in advance.
I got a brand new pair.
You owe my overt friskiness quite a bit there, Rick. And with that, I just want to remind everybody in the chat, if you want to win the free giveaway of the Green Lantern trade paperback, just put "I want to win" in the chat. Don't you got a tally on that right now? Of who's
Yeah. Tally ho on the names there, Jared. We got we got Angelica and Courtney so far. We could use some more names.
Yeah. Do not write down Pat Sampson, but write "I want to win" in the chat. If you would like to win the Green Lantern trade paperback. And back to you, Van.
Max wants it.
Max wants it. He put 3 exclamation points. I think that means he wins.
And a smiley emoji.
I have spoken.
Rick wants to win. Can Rick win too?
All right. So
name in. Just don't pick it.
So we're continuing on. How far along are we continuing? Jared's the chief. I
think we just ran through 3 rounds and it took 45 minutes. So let's do the last 3.
Okay, here we go.
6 rounds in there? Didn't I write 6? It's been a while.
Yes, you did 6.
Okay,
yes, you did. Okay, I'm gonna go. So that was halftime, and the score is tied at halftime. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's an exciting game.
To quote the Roman gladiators, "Are you not entertained?" All right.
Oh, I wanted to mention very, very quickly. It was a while back, but Max was saying that the X-Men person was Jamie Madrid. No, it's Jamie Madrox. Jamie Madrid would be like, "Hey."
Madrox.
He did actually, and I actually found it. He did actually fix it in the chat. I just couldn't put both of them up at the same time. But I don't want to step on your perfectly good
Spanish multiple man.
He was, he was drawn by. You know who drew him? Who inked him?
Was it Mike?
Mike.
Esposito. Poor Van. Van's like, okay.
He's just trying to do the game, man.
I'm good. I'm loving it. All right, on to round 4, and it's back to Rick to pick A or B.
Choose wisely.
B, he says.
This is the way.
Ooh, interesting. This one takes us in a different direction than we've gone so far. Very interesting direction. So, well, Mr. Rick, if there's one thing that Watson is good at in the 1954 Sherlock Holmes TV show, it's definitely blank.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're dying, aren't you, Dave?
Oh my gosh.
Dave, I don't think you should have bragged that you were up for a
Oh my God. Why did I get this one?
Got my box set of those. Oh, not that one. All right. I'm just looking behind me. Somewhere back here behind me, I have my entire box set of, but they're the Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes.
I gotta tell you, the Ronald Howard 54 is surprisingly good.
It is good.
Very affordable. Highly recommended.
Free on YouTube.
They're free on YouTube.
There you go.
If you ask your buddy Jared, he might be able to hook you up somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. So that question was to Rick. I'll read it again. If there's one thing that Watson is good at in the 1954 Sherlock Holmes TV show, it's definitely blank.
Wow. There's a lot to choose from. Ooh, I'm going to mess this one up bad. We are going to go ahead and go and say that he is good at getting... He's good at sleeping. He's good at sleeping. And I'm going to be wrong on this one, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it.
Oh my God, I want to say my answer so bad.
Write it down. Show it.
I don't have a pencil.
Well, just say it then, Dave.
Laying fools out.
Popping fools. That's all right. He showed that he's good at a lot of things. So this one's gonna be interesting.
All right, so I'm going to go to Jason first. Jason, if there's one thing that Watson's good at in the 54 Holmes TV show, it's definitely blank.
I'm going to go with the recent one. Picking up women, particularly French women, ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Wow, nice. But that would be an I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dark Web, sir. If there's one thing Watson's good at in the 54 Holmes TV show, it's definitely blank.
Rick, come on, man.
I know. I'm sorry. It's throwing the hands, isn't it?
Of course it's throwing the hand.
Come
on, man.
That was in my head too.
He's a fighter. That's what he does. He scraps.
Throwing them hands. Wow. I'm sorry. I was distracted by Auburn Elvis's. There could be a lot of good offshoot stories about Jamie Isn't every Jamie Madrox story an offshoot story?
Oh God!
Technically, yes.
All right. Let's see. So
I'm failing.
Rick has answered. What was your answer? That was like an hour ago, and I've forgotten now.
Sleeping. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be zeros. I'll let you know if anybody comes close.
Mr. DJ, yourself.
Yeah, yes.
If there's one thing Watson's good at, it's definitely blank.
Yeah, well, like Delvin, I'm gonna say fighting, but to me, there's only one good guy who likes to fight and throw hands all the time.
Flash.
We know who that. That's Flash fights.
What?
So, and Flash has already got himself a lady, but on the other hand, Watson, he's good with the ladies.
Jason and Pat are on sync today.
Yeah, two cool guys.
Okay, that'd be. All right, so one more chance. Jared, can you come to the rescue?
No.
Rick.
No.
Watson is good at. If Watson's good at one thing, it's definitely.
What? Oh,
I went a little bit more old school. He hasn't done this in a while, but he used to do it all the time.
I say Holmes.
Pronouncing someone dead.
He is good at that.
All right.
He's
So
good.
Rick,
Describing brandy. That's the other thing.
Yeah, Brandy was the other one I was thinking about writing down.
I don't care what's
I
wrong
was
with you. A
thinking
couple
drinking
of
too,
not
yeah.
a brandy will fix it.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Should have gone with the ladies. Should have gone with fighting. Yeah.
Rick has rounds of nothing, nothing, everything, and nothing. That's really
I'm consistent. Next round, 4.
He swings for the fences.
Basically, he's either on the train or he's off the train.
pretty much.
Binary.
Dave. It is time for round 4 for you, and you get A. Oh, and we're going in another different direction here. Interesting. If you don't keep an eye on him, Pat will likely team up with Sean Connery in order to blank.
There's so many things.
I know.
It's hard
I'm
to
like
choose
frozen with the option. I was like,
Yes. Scheming.
If you don't keep an
I
eye
could
on
just
him,
change this last word, and I could have
Pat
six.
will likely team up with Sean Connery in order to blank.
That's my boy, Krispy Kreme. Talking about
Yes.
That's the Longbox Crusade way.
That's right. We got.
So, Dave.
Gentlemen, I got to cut off for 1 second. I will be back momentarily.
All right. We're going to do this.
What am I going to
Don't wear me to take a dump.
You are out of order. You are out of order. You are out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order. The whole trial is out of order.
You have failed me for the last time.
we need to have that in
Apology
our hand.
accepted, Captain Nita.
I needed that for Delvin a while back.
What are you? Some kind of doomsday machine, boy.
We got a cage big enough
Enough
for
to
you.
hold down like you.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
What the hell is the world coming to?
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism.
So is this the Southern soundboard? Is that what I'm hearing here?
This about once and for all with this fiction.
I don't have facts to back this up.
All right. Delvin texted me and said he'll be back in just a second, and we can go ahead. And I guess we can just go to him last or something.
Okay.
All right. So Dave, if you don't keep an eye on him, Pat will likely team up with Sean Connery in order to blank.
It's got something to do with the pipes or the liquor cabinet. All I'm saying.
You're either on the pipes or you're in the liquor cabinet, Dave. What's it going to do?
What you doing?
Something to do with the pipes. I'm gonna say the pipes. Always changing the pipes to put stuff in the pipes. It's got to be the pipes.
Something to do with the pipes.
I was gonna say import export too.
All right. So let's go to this was A, right? So let's go to Jared. Jared, if you don't keep an eye on Pat, he'll likely team up with Sean Connery in order to blank.
What was your first answer, Dave, when you were kind of wishy-washy?
Pipes. Something to do with the pipes.
Whiskey.
Pipes and liquor cabinet, which,
Yeah.
I mean, I think you should get a point because I just went with substance abuse.
Thank you. Definitely.
I need someone familiar with your mythology of your show to tell me, is that accurate or not? I have no idea.
That is 100% accurate.
I would give him a point for it.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, there we go. There we go. There's one. And Dave pulls into the lead.
Ooh.
DJ Christatos. You don't keep an eye on yourself, which seems kind of weird. Honestly, I guess you look in the mirror, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, well, I asked Sean to help me out and keep an eye on me.
bad idea.
Keep an eye on yourself.
Bad idea.
What are you?
the blind right there?
He's my travel buddy.
What are you most likely to team up with Sean Connery in order to do, Pat?
Well, you know, we like to do a lot of crazy things. Just we like to have
There was that
fun.
time in Tokyo, right?
Yeah. Yep. What happened?
That'll be all one time.
But hey, no heroin. That's the number one rule. That's the number one rule. Yep. So, with that, it is smoking the pipes.
Oh.
All right. That's 2. Jason, one of you Albricks down there. Jason, it's you. What is, if you don't keep an eye on Pat, what is he very likely to team up with Connery in order to do?
I said, steal your pipe.
Look at that.
Woo, we're having quite the inning here. And now we have to go to, we got to track down Delvin.
We'll see if he can come back later to give people bonus points. We'll find out his answers, I guess.
Oh, okay, I was going to say we could send the bounty hunter after him.
And I'm going to have to bow out.
And Pat's leaving too. Just the perfect storm of.
Yes.
Well, that's how you're going to win, isn't it, Dave? You're just having everybody leave, and you know.
There can be only one.
We are at the end of the round, and it is 7 for Dave and 4 for Rick.
Well, I guess it's Albrecht Brothers match game at this point.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys.
Like action film face off now.
Bye, Pat.
All right. Goodbye.
See you, Pat.
Be safe.
Delvin intends to return, but I guess we'll just press without him. It's Albrecht Brothers match game.
I guess.
All right.
The points are getting leaner.
Well, the good thing is we're at the end of a round, so it's nobody's at a disadvantage, right? We're just going to do our last 2 rounds in whatever form we have them. Okay.
But yeah, there may be a bonus point for Dave depending on what Delvin's answer was to that question.
That's true. I'll make a note that there's an outstanding answer there. Not an answer that was outstanding, just an outstanding answer. Although that was a pretty outstanding answer, honestly. Okay, let's see. So we're on to round 5. Ooh, and we're turning to the corner here. Looks good. So I think that means the odd number ones are Dave. So Dave, you want A or B?
A.
A. Dave wants big A. All right. If you're going to meet up with Flash on Mongo, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for blank.
I didn't even have to think about this one. I started writing. Oh man, I just thought something else I could. There's so many choices.
All right. So this one was to Dave, and it was, if you're going to meet up with Flash on Mongo, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for blank.
I'm going to have to say Princess Aurora.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go to Jared. Jared, if you're going to meet up with Flash on Mongo, look at that. You're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for blank.
Rick, what did you have? It says Aura's wardrobe. I classed it up a little bit and went with Aura's boobies. Keeping it classy this episode.
Highbrow, baby, highbrow.
I prefer to keep it family friendly with substance abuse, and I immediately switch gears.
I'm just saying.
I'm seeing the YouTube going up to start off as G, PG, PG-13. We're pushing that R, liking it.
Yeah, I agreed to come on here because it was supposed to burnish my academic credentials. So I'm starting to wonder.
Who told you that?
That's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen, buddy.
All right. So, apparently Mongo has a COVID travel ban on Earth right now, so we can't even go there. I see Max pointing that out down there. So, All right. So let's see. That was a. Did I get both of you? No, I haven't.
No,
We've shaken things up, and I'm totally lost now. Okay, so that was to whom?
Weasel Skull.
Yes. Okay, Jason. So, oh, that's right. Jared was the first answer. That's right. It totally screwed me up now. So if there's if you're gonna meet up with Flash on Mongo, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for blank.
I said his left hook.
All right. So I was laughing. Did Dave get the first one from Jared or not?
I would say yeah.
I would give that one to him.
I was so distracted by the boobies that I wasn't sure if it was the correct answer or not. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Now we're going to go to B, right? Okay. So let's see. So Rick, if you haven't seen Jason around Longbox Crusade headquarters for at least 45 minutes, there's a good chance he's in the basement looking for blank.
It's like 3 points. It's like 3 points.
I know this one's easy.
Yeah. Oh shoot!
Like 3 points.
Easy.
Wow, I screwed it up.
Remix.
All right, gentlemen. Sue.
Wait, where?
I have to move that back.
Where's the gentleman?
Courtney says a dead body. Holy cow,
Courtney's got a dark impression of you, Jason. She said a dead body.
Max says the $5 that Clinton owes him.
All right, so it's to Rick. Rick, if you haven't seen Jason around Longbox Crusade headquarters for at least 45 minutes, there's a good chance he's in the basement looking for blank.
Now, originally, at the beginning of that question, I started to write down cats. And it would have been a very good answer until you said the basement. Until you said the basement of the headquarters. At that point, he is looking for his Sky Striker.
Yes, I do know that one. I'm up on that segment of.
Clearly, we need to have Van co-host more, but it's hard for him to carve out 4 hours on a Wednesday to do a 90-minute show.
Oh God! Kill me. All right, so let's see. This time we're going to go to Jason, and the question to you is: if you haven't seen yourself around the Longbox Crusade headquarters for at least 45 minutes, there's a good chance you're in the basement looking for what?
Well, I already have a Sky Striker, so I don't need one anymore. So I said,
"Oh no!" Wow.
Hey, at least I got that. At least I said it, though. At least I said it.
Yep. I had it down between I put Sky Striker, cats, or something from Clinton, but I went with cats.
Oh, man, so close, but yet
so far away.
Yes. So, Jared. So, if you haven't seen your brother around the headquarters for at least 45 minutes, there's a good chance he's locked himself in the basement looking for blank.
My Sky Striker. Plural.
I'm not greedy. I only need one Sky Striker.
So,
all
hey, I came up with a point for him, right?
At the end of round 5, it is currently
Hi, Courtney.
8-4.
Courtney.
5.
Dave.
Wait. Yeah, I get the one for Jared. Jared just gave me a point there for Sky Striker. I want my Sky Striker point.
You heard him say he gave
I want my Sky Striker point.
gave him a point.
And that round was
Jason decided not to give me a point, and he went with his cats. Jared did give me the point for the Sky Striker.
There we go. All right, it is 8-5, which is doable. It is doable depending on how the questions in our final round fall.
8-5, 2 people. No, it's not.
if
hang on. Hang on. Let me see here.
Yeah, we gotta hope for the return of Delvin.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Point out there because I know I'm going to get that bonus point from Delvin.
I was using the new math. Sorry about that. Using Bama math. So.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, 8-5. All right, so last round, and let's see. That means it goes to Rick to choose A or B.
Oh, let's go A. Team A. Let's B.A. Brackus this baby. A team, baby.
All right, here we go. One with A. The very first Longbox Crusade episode, featured Pat all by himself talking about blank.
Woo! I remember
going way back.
Gotta get out your device and start scrolling, man. Scrolling. I think Pat did 5 or 6 episodes by himself before I came on.
And it's all history after that.
Downhill.
No. I see answers popping up in the
comics. Yeah.
Somebody said comics.
I want to choose comics. I want to choose comics. I wouldn't be wrong. I wouldn't be wrong, right?
All right. So, Rick, here we go. It's your last question. The very first Longbox Crusade episode featured Pat all by himself talking about blank.
And can I use comic books? That sounds really good. We'll say Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right. So this is an A. So Jared, the very first, before you arrived, Longbox Crusade episode featured that young fella there, DJ Cristados himself, all by himself, locked in the basement, talking about blank.
It was before Clinton got trapped down there. And Rick, you are an incredible guesser because it was a Spider-Man.
Oh!
It was.
All right. It's 8-6. Jason, the very first Longbox Crusade episode featured Pat hidden away by himself talking about blank.
Spider-Man. I think it was
Yes!
Super Stories.
What was it, Jason?
I think it was Spidey Super Stories.
Super Stories. That's what it was. I couldn't remember that. Yes, Spider-Man Super Stories. You're right.
I know I listened to it at one point in time, but man, I was like,
It's been a long time ago.
I'm like, I'm going to take the guess saying that they still are doing Spider-Man, so it must have started with Spider-Man. We're going to guess it.
I think it was 5 years ago.
Woo! I'll take it.
It is 8-7. So let's see if what happens. It could be suddenly a mystery Delvin return, or who knows, right? All right. So Dave, you get B, the very last question. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
All right. Here it is. The very last Longbox Crusade episode will probably feature Pat all by himself talking about blank.
Spider-Man.
I got it.
All right. I have a soundboard, and I'm not afraid to use it. Soundboard works out. All right. So, last one. Dave, the very last Longbox Crusade episode will probably feature Pat all by himself talking about where he buried the body of his former co-host, but also talking about blank.
Spider-Man. I'm going to go Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Why did I think of that?
Oh, man.
Pat Pull will be dead by then. Spider-Man will still be alive.
Why did I not think of that? Holy.
It was right there. It was right there.
Damn it.
Wow, man. I like Green Lantern's answer, by the way. Pop it up there.
I'll throw that on the big board for you. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gets the show back.
Which is indeed Pat's poll list.
Pat's poll list. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Jason, you may have heard of this show, the Longbox Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
The very last episode, after the nuclear holocaust, when he's doing it like with smoke signals from the top of a mountain all by himself, like the little man with the glasses in Twilight Zone. We'll probably feature Pat all by himself talking about blank.
How he's glad you asked.
There we go.
I gladly lose that point. That's a great answer.
All right. And Jared, same question to you. Last one. The very last episode of this here show will probably feature Pat all by himself talking about blank.
Once again, substance abuse.
Another good answer.
Melvin.
Another good answer.
Oh, great timing.
Oh, Dave needs an extra point.
Yeah. Let's check. Did he get that one right? That was round 3. Yes.
4, or was it 3?
No,
it was round
4.
Got like the bonus
1, 2, 3,
round.
4. It was round 4.
rounds of match game.
It was round 4.
Okay.
It was Dave's question in round 4.
Yeah, the question was about
if
Pat.
you don't keep an eye on Pat, he will likely team up with Sean Connery in order to blank.
I said start some illegal business of some sort.
That's close.
Nah, that was closer to mine. That was closer to mine.
I'll let you slide.
Right. So the final tally. Wow, it actually did come down just to 1. Final tally is Dave 8, Rick 7. Well done.
What a battle.
I want to know the questions that Delvin missed because I just want to know what his answers would be.
Yeah, let's go for it. Please.
All right, let's see. So you just missed round 5 and 6, Delvin, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Delvin, if you're going to meet up with Flash on Mongo, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for blank.
You don't have to write them down.
You want to keep an eye out for Aura.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ding, 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 ding.
Impressive. All right. Round 5B, Delvin. If you haven't seen Jason around Longbox Crusade headquarters for at least 45 minutes, there's a good chance he's in the basement looking for blank.
Sky Strikers.
And then finally, round 6A, the very first Longbox Crusade episode featured Pat all by himself talking about blank.
Ooh, Delvin, does he know his Longbox roots and history?
Wordplay.
Spider-Man.
All right. It was Spider-Man.
Which Rick actually got, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got it.
I never went back and listened to them. I didn't.
Pat solo episodes are a thing to behold, my friend.
I think we talked about it.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that one day. And then it's like, no.
No.
Now I'm going to have to do it. Delvin, your very last question that you missed was the very last Longbox Crusade episode will probably feature Pat all by himself talking about blank.
Probably about how his jackass 3 former co-hosts screwed him in some way.
His poll list.
Yeah, Rick had the funniest one with Pat's poll list. Jason had a funny one too. Jason, what was your answer?
I said he'll be talking about how he's glad you asked.
I said where the bodies are buried, but that's
so you guys were close on that one. I said he'd still be talking about substance abuse.
All right, well that's it, man. That's the show. That
is the show. Thank you, Van.
Bravo, Battle Wagon. Bravo, Battle Wagon.
Thank you. Congratulations to the Battle Wagon. Thank you, Van. Van did so good at that. Well, I told you he was a good recruit.
Man was a great host.
What I do? Thank you.
That was a good time.
Great battle between Dave and Rick.
We are definitely going to have to do this again. This was fun. Fun.
The other one, Jared, the other format that's fun for a group like that is Family Feud.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Family Feud would be amazing.
I've done that a couple of times.
I did a Family Feud once with some of my friends, and the best part about that is there's very little you as the host need to do. You just need them show up, just have everything set up in the background, and you just let them go. It's easy as pie to run.
Interesting. We'll talk about that, man. We will talk about that.
I mean, Jared knows I'm a game show fanatic. I've loved game shows since I was a boy. So
wait a minute. Hang on. Delvin.
I know where this is going.
You like game shows, you say. Have you perchance ever been on a game show?
Yes.
Did you win the Showcase Showdown on The Price is Right?
Yes.
I did. He did.
I did.
Wow.
Well,
did you grin like a fool up on stage when you won?
Absolutely. I could not.
But I would too. I'd be cheesing too if
I would. He's up
Did you spay and neuter your pets?
I don't have any pets, so yes, technically, yes.
And Delvin, how much do you like Baskin Robbins ice cream?
Well, hold on. Apparently, like not that much because like I gave a ton of those things away and stuff, and I still have.
Delvin won like a year's supply of Baskin Robbins ice cream.
Of Baskin Robbins.
That actually happened to me. That happened to me with Chick-fil-A coupons, sandwich coupons years ago. I had they gave me 2 a week for a year, but they just gave me a stack of 104 free Chick-fil-A coupons. And it's like in January and February, I'm like, oh, this is great. In March, April, May, I'm like, I'm getting a little tired of it. And in September, I'm like, would anybody like a coupon? Please take these coupons.
Yeah, $528 worth of Baskin Robbins $2 gift certificates. I don't even know if there's a Baskin Robbins in Charlotte. I haven't even checked.
Send some of those here, man. I'll take a few of those off.
Yeah, I got a Baskin Robbins just up the street.
I have a very pointed joke for that.
Been there, done that, got the coupons.
You have to imagine Van and Delvin on the back of a little rickshaw cart in India, like Roger Moore. Rupiah! Very targeted joke for this audience. Like Delvin gets stabbed in the heart, but the coupons save him,
This should keep you in Sundays for a while.
These occupancy jokes doing anything.
Easy come, easy go.
I love it, Battle Wagon. All right. Who we got in for the giveaway? I want to win in the chat.
Hey, guys, I got to step off, okay?
Later, Dave. Congratulations on your big win.
Oh,
Good job, man. Congratulations. Always good. Always good playing against you, my friend. Always good.
I love it too, and it's good to see everybody, man. I miss you guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is, and we didn't get together in June, but it'll come up soon.
Yeah, good seeing you, Dave.
I gotta go get my bowler and my jacket back from Delvin's house.
Still in the house.
Bye, guys.
Later, Dave.
Bye.
Hold on. Before I forget, I have 5 names. If anyone else wanted on, please let me know. But I have Angelica, I have Courtney, I have Max, I have Rick. If you want Rick to count, and I have GLHG.
You can take me off. I'm here as a guest. It's all good.
Rick said he can take it off. I don't know what that has to do exactly with his drawing.
I'm sorry. Club member. He gets all the access.
I'm waiting, Delvin. Delvin, I'm waiting.
Fine.
Play the music, man. Play the music, man. Play the music. You've got sexy music on that soundboard. I know you do. Doesn't let me down. Doesn't let me down.
All right.
Oh, actually,
we are getting that X rating on the show.
This is for you, Delvin.
I like it.
I gotta let a cat out.
What does that mean?
That's a euphemism for something.
Okay, thank you, Jared.
I got too risque. That's what happened.
Jason's like, I gotta let that cat out.
Jared.
Yeah.
Angelica, Courtney, Max, and since Rick doesn't want to be on, GLHG. We had 4 names.
All right, mix them up. Got a random order.
They're mixed.
Give me number 3.
Number 3 is Angelica Fetty Wolf.
Woo! All right, this one's going across the pond. Thank goodness to a U.S. government address because we can't afford to send it otherwise. All right.
Right.
And time for our Crusaders Club member to win. I will pull up the Patreon page. I already have it pulled up. Look at that. It's like I knew what I was doing.
I gotta ask a question though. Is Van gonna read off all the names of all the Crusader Club members?
Yeah, much like he does on his show. Yeah.
Thank you. I listen to those. Van.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, on his most recent AU Wishbone, they came in a different order, and it just blew all of our minds because we were so used to hearing them.
It was so weird. I couldn't get it to come up, man. It was horrible. So yeah, it was all out of order.
I've got it pulled up. I guess I should tell people what they're going to win. If you are a Crusaders Club member, which you can join for just $1 a month over at patreon.com/Longbox Crusade, you don't have to be present to win. We give something away every time we do one of these. We, of course, would love you to be present to win, but today's prize, you're going to get 2 things. You're going to get a novel, a Star Wars novel called Hard Contact. Go ahead and giggle, everyone. There you go.
Execute Order 66.
Star
Wouldn't that
Wars
be
Public
69?
Commando Hard Contact.
I'm trying to keep it fan.
Yeah, I'm talking over you for a reason.
We went right by that.
I'm going to go ahead and mute you too. And you also will get a signed copy of Legends of the Dark Knight number 4, autographed by Mr. John Beatty, friend of the show. So you will get the autographed John Beatty Legends of the Dark Knight number 4 and the Star Wars novel Hard Contact, Giggle Giggle. And that's going to go out to a Crusaders Club member. I will pull up my screen and I will tell Delvin to pick a number between something and something as soon as I pull that up. We currently have, thanks to the people who all joined, so Delvin and I had to watch Star Wars Holiday Special and do a commentary track on it.
Oh, that was awesome. Fantastic.
We did break 30 members. In fact, we're sitting at 30 square right now. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I have randomized it. And Delvin, between 1 and 30.
3.
Oh, he went with 3. Scroll back up. And great day in the morning. I believe he's in the chat. Congratulations, Maxwell Traver. Cat sighting.
Whoa.
Please what?
All right. So we've got everybody help me. I got to write these down or else I'll forget. This is going to Angelica.
Yes.
She's got like a whole bunch of stuff. She's
she's getting her money's worth. That's good.
Definitely getting her money's worth. And the other one is going to Max Traver. I got to write these down or else I'll forget when it comes to packaging time. And then you guys have been through this before. I'll text the group and I'll be like, who won the Batman comic? And they're like, I don't know. And someone has to go back and rewatch the episode and like figure it out. Oh, so thank you guys so much for being part of this. This was a ton of fun. Before we go, I want Van Allen Plexico to pimp himself. Where can we find you, Van?
I am on the Twitter at Van Allen Plexico, and my website is www.plexico.net. I'm a .net, not a .com.
Yes, yes. And Van is the author of, I think, 19 different books-ish at this point.
19 novels and quite a few everything else.
Yes, so please do check out, if you go into Amazon and just type in Van Allen Plexico or Van Plexico, it'll pop up, and you can buy his award-winning Vegas Heist, his also award-winning Miami Heist. Actually, I don't know if it won an award, but it should.
Not yet, but we'll see.
It will. It will.
The forthcoming novel that he's writing with me called Saigon Heist, which he's not committed to. And you know, you can
that's 100% binding.
Yeah, and you can find our comic book if you need that.
There it is.
Hit us up with Cold Lightning. He wrote it, I inked it. Anyways, enough pimping ourselves. That has been Van Plexico, and I've been Jared Albrecht, and
I have
Melvin gets to say something clever.
Something clever.
Jason,
I'll just say, me and Buffy say bye.
Rick, thank you for being here.
What Delvin said.
That's it, everybody. Match Game has been a blast. Thank you, and everybody act frozen.